This video will help you understand and recognize your energy, and will also help you to see whether your energy is aligned with your fundamental nature or against your fundamental nature, against the nature of your inner being. Remember that when I will say a feminine energy, it means a yin energy, and it means an aspect of energy which can be utilized by either a man or woman. It was a cold evening, and those days were the beginning of my dark night of the soul. An article came in front of me, and I saw an image showing fundamental characteristics of a yin, a feminine energy, and a yang, a masculine energy. And I saw that it was showing that yin energy is dark, it's passive, it's inactive, it's receptive, it's negative, it's low, it's absence, and it's non-doing. And I felt very disappointed, since I used to think dark, passivity, inaction, negativity, receptivity, and lowliness, absence, and non-doing very inferior. And trusting this all aside, it was even hard for me to imagine that a divine feminine can be all these things, like dark and passive and inactive and negative. Like 11:11 follows a twin flame everywhere in the beginning of a twin flame journey. Sign of yin yang was following me everywhere in those days. I thought that this sign might be trying to communicate with me. So I googled it again, yin yang. Again felt so disappointed that I can't be a yin. I can't be passive, dark, low, negative, and things like that. But then I realized that it was not me. It was the fear and oppression of feminine energy by the human being from so many centuries, that I was thinking these all qualities or characteristics as low and inferior. Feminine energy has been suppressed by human beings so much that we women, feminines, also have forgotten that what really our fundamental nature is and what our powers are. On a collective level, people consider receptivity, passivity, and non-doing, that a feminine energy can be very inferior. We consider action higher. We believe in doing. We believe when who gives is a higher, and who receives is a weaker person. To become a divine feminine, it is necessary to become a feminine first, not gender wise, since you can be a man and you can use this feminine energy. What I want to say is that, if you identify yourself as a divine feminine in your twin flame journey, then you must be your authentic self first, and not a masculine self, since same energies repel each other and opposites attract. Until you do not tap into your original, eternal nature of yin, nature of feminine energy, you can never be the divine feminine. Now, try to understand it that, since divine itself seems to act through this yin energy, dark is yin and light is yang, or masculine energy. You need to understand that whatever is born, that dies. One that is not born cannot die, right? Since we call it eternal, and whatever is eternal, it's divine. Light can be created. You can lit a candle, you can switch a tube light on, but can you create a dark? No. Anything you will do with the light. You will switch off the light, or you will blow off the candle, but it does not mean you have created the dark. It was eternally present, and when you removed the light, it appeared again. So such is the eternity of the dark. It never takes birth and it never dies. I want to say that yin energy is eternal. Action tires you. It's tiring. And inactivity endures forever. No one can, state feminine energy more beautifully as it is stated in a thousands of years old book, Tao Te Ching. It is said in the Tao Te Ching that the valley spirit never dies. The woman, the mystery, the door of the woman is the root of earth and heaven forever. This endures forever, and all its uses are easy. Valley is like a woman. Valley is the best example of feminine energy. It is eternally present. It appears and disappears with the presence and absence of mountains. Mountains are yang, being aspect of masculine energy. So when there are mountains, valley appears, and when you remove mountain, it disappears, but it is eternally present. Only thing that I want you to understand is that you can have all your powers until you recognize your fundamental nature and be your authentic self. Be passive, be inactive, be receptive, be still, be empty, and leave the doing. Once you tap into your yin energy, once you become inactive, passive, and absent, you will see that divine itself will descend in you effortlessly and quietly. I believe some of divine feminines who are listening to me this time are mothers, and your child is your most beautiful and precious creation. No man can ever create a bit of like your child or your creation. They can create vehicles, they can create robots and planes or spacecraft, but they cannot create a life. Only a feminine energy can create a life. Okay, do you remember what did you do to create your child? I tell you, you did nothing. You only received a seed and did nothing except to wait. That's how a feminine creates, without doing anything. And inaction, receptivity, passivity, stillness are your powers. You know, when a woman tries to be active, loud, tries to show her presence, tries to control, she gives us a clue that she has left her own energy. She has left her divinity, and you know, she a mere try to show your presence is an action. You know, when some of you guys, okay, not some of you guys, when some of people are man or woman, when they try to show, you know, their presence, when even when they try to show their counterpart that they are online, it's also a action that they are trespassing into masculine energy. You know, I do not say that you don't convey your love or your message. I just want you to say everything without using words. Stay present all the time but without showing yourself. Attract him but without trying, you know. I just want you to believe in inaction and have faith in your inner being, you know. You know, these days all the spiritual gurus, what they are doing, they give you lists of inner work, and you know, tell you to perform. You know, they tell you to do inner work, do meditation, do this, do that. Everything is doing, they are telling you. I would say, and I tell you, leave this doing. Don't do anything. Just be open and be receptive. Be passive. Don't run to take credit. Once you understand the magic of non-doing, you will experience that effortless flow of energies, and you will experience rise yourself. You know, you will see that the divinity will itself descend in you. That's all for today, and thanks for listening. Love for all. Bye.